smile. Promises fading after a while. Every word like a loaded dice. Every truth came wrapped in lies. I kept believing what you sold. Turned my heart into your home. But every crack inside these walls shows the truth behind it all. I tried to fix what you denied, but truth can't live where secrets hide. I'm walking out your house of lies. Brick by brick it falls tonight. No more tears, no more disguise. I'm done living in your house of lies. Your pretty words can't pull me back. All your stories fade to black. Watch it crumble in my eyes. I'm done living in your house of lies. Every sorry sound is sweet, but the truth was underneath. Every time I looked your way, there was something you wouldn't say. I was drowning in your game. Every promise felt the same. Now the smoke has cleared away, and I'm finally walking away. I gave you chances, one too many, but broken trust won't heal for any. I'm walking out your house of lies. Brick by brick it falls tonight. No more tears, no more disguise. I'm done living in your house of lies. Your pretty words can't pull me back. All your stories fade to black. Watch it crumble in my eyes. I'm done living in your house of lies. No more shadows in the hall. No more pictures on the wall. Everything we tried to be was never built on honesty. I'm walking out your house of lies. Let it burn into the night. No more tears, no more disguise. I'm done living in your house of lies. Brick by brick it fades away. Nothing left for me to stay. Watch it crumble in my eyes. Goodbye to your house
boring. Triple H is boring. Oh. This may have been one of the worst Monday Night Raws all year. You know, we got five Judgment Day segments. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Judgment Day. Ha ha ha. We got 3 Danhausen segments. 1, 2, 3 Danhausen. Ha ha ha. Who's booking this shit? On top of that, no Roman Reigns. He'd rather be in New York City. I don't blame him. New York or Detroit? Let me guess. And more Bloodline boring. SummerSlam is $25. It still ain't worth sitting through this shit. We're going to talk about this terrible show tonight. I am in no mood to deal with anybody. I'm still very ill. Yet I'm here for you, watching this. Let me get an old-fashioned in the venue, and when I get there on this Monday night, I want to know, what the fuck are you guys drinking? See you over there. It also isn't about excuses. WWE has failed creatively. AEW has failed fundamentally. So why did Triple H lose the plot? Why did Tony Khan abandon everything that made AEW special? Because nobody is committed to the one thing that actually matters. Long-term booking. What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much for joining me right here on Off the Script. This is your Monday night boring post show for July 20th, 2026. I'm your host, JD from New York. As always, coming to you live from the OTS Beer Garden. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on this Monday evening, wherever you may be. You know, I may have to get long-term boring t-shirts made. I think they'll sell well, right? Sounds like it's a pretty good concept, I think. You know, I think you guys are catching on. I think you guys like the boring. I don't know how else to describe this shit. I really don't. I could use every other cuss word in the English language. I think boring is the most spot on when talking about current pro wrestling. Bro, this show sucks. I'm sorry. If you enjoy this shit, if you enjoyed Saturday and if you enjoyed this, man, I genuinely think you need to get your head checked out. Seriously. This isn't pro wrestling. There's like glimmers of pro wrestling here, like a Chad Gable or a Penta or a Javon Evans and a Dragon Lee or a Bron Breaker. Bro, this show sucks. I'm sorry. The best way for me to describe this show is they partied way too hard on Saturday night in New York City after finishing at Madison Square Garden, and they almost forgot that they had a fucking show on Monday. They partied way too much, drank way too much, and then realized, oh, man, we got work. We got a show on Monday, man. Bruce, what are we doing on Monday? They literally had one match thrown up on the .com, on WWE.com earlier today. Normally, I go to .com to see what the lay of the land looks like for Monday Night Raw. There was one match up there, Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. Who asked for that? Seriously, who asked for that? We saw that how many times? LA Knight's been feuding with the fucking Vision. He's been feuding with the fucking Bloodline. Bro, that's been going on for 2 years now. Shut the fuck up. Siri is talking to me. I'm ranting right now. Shut the fuck up. Why are you talking to me? Fucking bitch. Shut up. Fucking ridiculous. Nobody's even touching you. Oh my God. Does anybody's phone go off like that? Seriously, if your phone is sitting right, bro, I swear to God, I didn't touch my phone. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why does my phone go off? You heard that, right? I don't understand it. Bro, we got 5 Judgment Day segments tonight. Legitimately 5 Judgment Day segments. When I saw JD McDonagh booked against Femi, I knew exactly what type of show we were going to get. I don't even know why you show up to work. There's no thought process. There's no creativity. There's no fun. This is not fun. He wants us to have fun with the show. This isn't fun. 5 Judgment Day segments tonight. 5 Judgment Day segments that nobody asked for. They're feuding with Danhausen. Over human monies. Do you know what Triple H went and did on social media about an hour ago? He booked Danhausen versus Dominik Mysterio for human monies at SummerSlam. I guess they really need to keep up with the appearance of making the tickets for SummerSlam $25 now. That match ain't worth fucking $2. What are we doing here? We didn't get enough Danhausen on fucking Saturday? Why do we need 3 Danhausen segments on fucking Monday Night Raw? That's what I want to know. Doesn't this place know in moderation? Doesn't this place know that the guy is at least semi-digestible in small doses? 3 Danhausen segments, 5 Judgment Day segments for a group that's dead! They're dead! What is their purpose? Seriously, someone answer me this question. What is the Judgment Day's purpose? They don't serve any fucking purpose anymore. They haven't served a purpose since the days of Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Yet here we are. Instead of building up Roxanne Perez or Raquel Rodriguez or, I don't know, the AAA mega champion in Dominik Mysterio, Which begs the question, why is he the AAA Mega Champion if he's wrestling a fucking clown? SummerSlam weekend. You know, the Judgment Day used to make stars. Now they're just using the Judgment Day to force people to pick up their remote control and change the fucking channel. They used to make stars legitimately. Now they make people leave their television screens. Another Monday night with no Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns cannot be bothered to show up to work even in the middle of SummerSlam. Is anybody else over the Roman Reigns experiment with the World Heavyweight Championship? I regret even saying, all right, let's give him the championship, man. He's going to be back full-time. Bro, we went from full-time back to part-time in the span of 2 months. I'm over it. Yet there'll be Bloodline cocksuckers and Bloodline elitists on social media who are living and dying by Roman Reigns and every move that he makes. There are people online that knows what time he wakes up, what time he goes into the bathroom to take his fucking morning dump, what type of coffee he likes. I don't know why we need him as the World Heavyweight Champion. The guy's a fucking waste. Legitimately a waste. I need a champion that's going to be there every fucking week. As a viewer, I need a champion that's going to be there every fucking week. Otherwise, you get what you get. Jacob Fatu, who's another fucking problem. In the main event with LA Knight. Boring! It wasn't good the last time we saw it. Then WWE expects us to get invested in the Bloodline versus LA Knight and Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys. First of all, I'd like to know who the fuck I'm cheering for. LA Knight comes out, starts off with a babyface promo. Then he's telling the fans that Roman has them all manipulated, but he doesn't blame them. Out comes Jacob Fatu. LA Knight does his catchphrases, nah, and yeah. Gets the crowd chanting along, LA Knight, yeah. Jacob Fatu comes on out. They have a match. Solo Sikoa comes out there, helps LA Knight against Jacob Fatu. Jimmy Uso comes down. Jey Uso comes down. His music goes off. Everyone's fucking yeeting in the crowd. He's yeeting. Crowd's yeeting. Is he a babyface? Are the Bloodline babyfaces? Is LA Knight a babyface? Are the Bloodline heels? Are the Bloodline heels being that LA Knight's a babyface? I don't know! Someone guide me on what the fuck I'm watching! What is it? You expect me to sit here and get invested in a fucking match at SummerSlam, and more than likely what will be the WarGames match, you're looking at it 3 months fucking early. Who am I cheering for? Who exactly am I cheering for? Who am I rooting for? Fuck do I know? Same thing with AEW. Same thing with AEW. I don't know what the fucking Death Riders are. 1 week they're fucking heel, the next week they're babyface. On the same fucking show. One segment they're heel, the next moment they're babyface. Cope and Christian, tag team champions. Claudio's out there attacking Cope and Christian, who are as babyfaces come. Then the next segment, you got Jon Moxley defending Will Ospreay, standing next to Ospreay and Kenny Omega. What the fuck are they? What are they? Next week, Roman will throw the ones up. Everybody's acknowledge him. Acknowledge me. But he's a babyface. But then I got these guys out here super kicking LA Knight. Solo Sikoa, is he a heel or babyface? We don't fucking know. What is he supposed to be? He just left the heel faction. Now he's a babyface because he's aligned with LA Knight. He wants Rollins on the team. But then you got Yeet Man out there doing this. I don't know what the fuck's going on. If Roman's not going to show up to work, I hope Rollins wins. At least Rollins will be there full time. Which I know is, that's like wishing upon a star type shit. Rollins ain't winning at SummerSlam. I know that. You know that. The guy doesn't show up to work. Why the fuck is he the champion? What difference does he make on Monday that someone else is not? Someone explain this to me. Has he made a huge difference on Monday night? Have the ratings gone through the roof? Or have they gone down? He's never there. I don't know what the fuck they expect of him. Zero women's matches on this show. We got Liv Morgan and Io Sky going at it in the match with Joe Hendry and Dominik Mysterio. Hendry. Oh, but both Michael Cole and Corey Graves call him Joe Hendry. Oh, it's Hendry. Oh, well, how am I supposed to know? I'm told he's Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. No women's matches. And the one sole women's match that they booked next week is a rematch from 2 weeks ago. This show sucks. From top to bottom, this show sucks. They got Bron Breakker in a fucking tag team with Austin Theory. Otis and Tozawa are probably going after the tag team championships. That's problem number one. Bron Breakker's in a fucking tag team with Austin Theory. That's problem number two. Get him the fuck away from these guys and get him with Paul Heyman. Javon Evans, another guy who's just fucking floating around doing whatever they ask him to do. 1 week he's a tag team with Dragon Lee. The next he's in a fucking gauntlet match. Danhausen's all over the show with fucking Danhausen money, fake money, human monies. Judgement Day angle's been going on for months now, all over fucking imaginary money. To a point where Triple H is slowly turning into Tony Khan. He booked a fucking match. He booked a money match at SummerSlam. We got another can they coexist story here with Penta and Shad Gable as they teamed up tonight. Didn't we just see that on Saturday? We had two teams with the can they coexist. Now we got another can they coexist with Penta and Gable. Alba wrestles JD McDonagh in another squash match. Bro, this show is in, I swear to God, man, this show is in dire, and I mean dire need of some change from top to bottom. This roster is fucking garbage. There's no tag team division. They don't even have enough women to give me matches that seem different on a week-to-week basis. We're running Sol Ruca and Raquel Rodriguez again next week. They just gave that to us 2 weeks ago. Liv Morgan hasn't defended her championship since WrestleMania. Io Sky won a Queen of the Ring and beat Liv Morgan, only to run the rematch back at SummerSlam. We didn't want to watch it then at Night of Champions. Now we're forced to watch it again. This roster is so weak that Danhausen got 3 fucking segments and the Judgment Day got 5 segments. It's a 17-segment show. Half of the segments on this show went to the Judgment Day as if it's fucking 2022. And Danhausen. And then LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. Bro, what have they done to Jacob Fatu, bro? What have they done to Jacob Fatu? The guy comes in, they get him off slow, start him off slow, then he starts to build some momentum. He gets into the fucking WWE title picture with Cody and Drew McIntyre, only to beat McIntyre at WrestleMania, get moved to Raw, lose to Roman twice, get on his knees, bow down like a bitch. And now he's become a fucking mute. He's become a fucking mute in the bloodline. He don't even say words. And he's out there wrestling LA Knight. This show sucks. This show sucks. There's no tag team division. There's no women's division. Your world champion is missing from the fucking top of the show every fucking week. CM Punk moved over to Friday night. Cody's on Friday night. Man, oh man, they're raking in that Netflix money. They're doing whatever the fuck they want and partying all night. Gee, I wonder why SummerSlam tickets now are reduced to $25 a pop. It still ain't even worth going for $25. Not after this fucking show. And then the one thing I see every fucking time I tweet my displeasure about pro wrestling, whether it's WWE or AEW, oh, why don't you stop watching, JD? Why don't you just quit watching? You don't have to watch. Bro, what that means to me is that you're a fucking sheep. This is the new thing. You don't like something on television. You don't like this. You don't like that. Well, don't watch. Don't watch. Okay. That means, please stop talking negatively about the one thing that I love. It's the only thing I have in life, JD. No. No, I will not stop talking negatively about your garbage television show. It's too easy to make money off of you. All the heck, I got half of the fucking audience in here being fucking shadow watched by fucking people that don't even like me. Show sucks. WWE sucks. AEW sucks. Pro wrestling in 2026 sucks. Fucking garbage. Don't watch. How about produce good television so that we can all enjoy what we watch? Who's enjoying 8 segments between the Judgement Day and Danhausen? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying it? Oh, but the New York Knicks and this and Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. Motherfucker, I'm not watching the NBA on fucking TNT. I'm watching World Wrestling Entertainment. If you're going to show me the NBA on TNT, at least trot out Shaquille O'Neal and fucking Ernie Thomas or fucking Charles Barkley. One of them. Whatever his fucking name is. Oh, God. This show sucks, dude. This show sucks. This show sucks. Ernie Johnson, Ernie Thomas. Oh, my God. We'll get you through this show tonight. We'll go over exactly what happened on this deplorable episode of Monday Night Raw that they didn't really piece together until maybe an hour before the show. And you thought AEW had problems. WWE's got a lot of problems. Just as much as Mr. Khan over there. We'll talk about... Yeah, and Tom Brady's next. Yeah. There you hear this one. WWE is in discussions with Tom Brady. Who asked for that? Guy slaps Logan Paul at Fanatics Fest. I cringe. Legitimately douche chills all over my body watching this fucking absolute dog shit. And then He's at the World Cup final. And Logan Paul's there giving Tom Brady a middle finger, and Tom Brady's giving him a middle finger right back. Who asked for this? Who legitimately wants to see Tom Brady on WWE television? After all the celebrities that they brought out, forced to sit there at Madison Square Garden so that WWE can pretend to be mainstream cool. And after all the celebrity appearances that you got going into WrestleMania, you genuinely want Tom Brady. I can't wait for Tom Brady and Logan Paul to build for their match in Saudi Arabia so that they can entertain the king in Saudi Arabia at WrestleMania 43. I'm telling you, chat, get ready. This is going to be the worst WrestleMania of all time. Of all time. You thought WWE's bad. Now, wait till they have to build to Saudi Arabia's WrestleMania. Bro, they'll be digging up fucking people who can't even walk straight to walk down that aisle just to give these fucking people $250 million, $300 million worth of WrestleMania. Who do you think they're paying for? Fallon Henley? Who do you think they're paying for? Fucking Lyra Valkyria? Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We'll get into this show tonight. I really don't even want to entertain anybody tonight, man. I feel like shit. I got a sore throat. I'm coughing. Whatever I got's dripping into my throat. I got fucking shit coming out of my nose. Can't breathe. I can't sleep. Yeah, I gotta watch this fucking show. And honestly, this show made me feel 1,000 times worse than I already do. But I do it for you. I do it for you because who else are you gonna watch? Fightful? Oh, man. Come on, man. Nobody watches them for fucking pro wrestling analysis. Man, get the fuck out of here. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Make sure you guys go check out all the content on the channel. We got another rock and rolling week here. Starting with tonight's Raw post show. Tomorrow morning, I'll be live with the coach. Just to give you an idea, me and Coach were texting back and forth before. 2 Count will be live at 11:30 a.m. Couple of the topics tomorrow. I'll read you some of these. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, front and center Saturday and Sunday. Is there any new heat for the viewer towards this match? Saturday night's main event used to be iconic. Now, is it an afterthought? Absolutely. Neon. Who? Oh, some fucking geek on Twitch. Neon apparently streamed Penta without a mask on Twitch. Now he says Penta and his team are legally suing him. Rhea Ripley, interim champion. We'll talk about that. And did WWE get the jump on AEW by announcing next year in New York City with NXT and a week full of stuff? Dave might have let the cat out of the bag on that one. That's what you got to look forward to with me and the coach tomorrow morning. And then Tuesday night, Jason's computer is back up and functioning correctly. We will be back tomorrow night. Hopefully no interruptions. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday Night Titans. And boy, oh boy, do we got a lot to talk about. So make sure you guys go and find yourself a seat and a couple cold beverages, man. Tuesday is my day. Lots of content going out. We got the VIP wheel tonight. Everybody, let's throw it up the wheel. We got the wheel up? We got the wheel up! Yeah, we got the wheel up. Let's see. Yeah, we got the wheel up. There we go. There we go, man. We got the wheel up. Apparently, the wheel is up. Tonight we got a VIP wheel. Everybody's name is here from Saturday night's main event. So everybody that donated on Saturday, $10 or more, you're in here and you got an additional spin. An additional spot on the wheel. Tonight, you do the same thing. We'll add everybody tonight on the wheel live. $10 or more, the goal is set. You guys will get an additional spot on the wheel as well. That is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. So make sure you guys go and have fun with that, man. We're already 8 out of 10, you guys. Look at this. 8 out of 10. My guy Phil just donated 50. He's got, if we get 2 more, Phil's going to have 6 spots on the wheel. You believe that? Shout out to Phil, man. Thank you, brother. JD, do you take human monies? Yes, that is the only monies that I accept. Yes. Human monies. I love you guys. Thank you for the great support, man. You guys are killing July. Paul David, I don't know if you're watching, brother. Paul David, he won the last wheel that we did. He needs to reach out to me, man. I got his merchandise. I got to send him his merch. He's got to send me his info. So if anybody knows Paul David, who won last week, we need his information. Can't be having winners just ghost me. We got to send you your shit. I got your shit right here. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Second channel is doing real good this month, man. Go and check that out. Only uploading when it matters over there, especially in the slow summer months. Not a lot people are interested in, so I'm picking and choosing, cherry picking some topics to just throw up on over there. So go and check that out. And tonight we are sponsored by Blue Chew. BlueChew.com, code JD at checkout. Make sure you guys check them out. We'll go over my friends over at Blue Chew a little bit later on in the show. BlueChew.com, code JD. 2 months of Blue Chew Gold. You get the 3rd month for free. And then you're going to get 10% off your first order and free overnight shipping. Sounds like a good deal to me. We already hit the goal. We didn't even review the show yet. You guys hit the goal. Unbelievable. Thank you guys very much, man. You guys are great. Oh my goodness. You know, I wanted to, I heard Solomonster went to go see the Odyssey. He got me excited talking about that Cyclops scene. First of all, if you guys have not heard the Symphony X song, The Odyssey, legitimately off their album, The Odyssey, go and check it out. It's about 24 minutes long. It's fucking incredible. Michael Romeo is a fucking... If I could describe Michael Romeo, he's the Bret the Hitman Hart of guitar playing. Everything he does is perfect. Sets the vibe. Russell Allen's one of the best vocalists in all of fucking metal. Go and check it out. I gotta watch it. I have to go see it. I have to go see it. He said he had a good time with it. I'm not going to go see it in IMAX, even though I do have access to go see it in IMAX, the way that Nolan shot it. But honestly, I would rather trade that in for an empty movie theater just to me. Quite honestly. There's a movie theater in town, and if I go early enough in the day on a weekday, there's going to be nobody there. So I have to go see it. If you guys have seen it, man, let me know. Let me know what you thought about it. But Solomonster's seen it. I'm not going to get to see it before we talk about Tuesday Night Titans tomorrow, but he said that he had a good time with it, and I trust his opinion. And I have Obsession on tap. I have to watch Obsession. He's also raved about that, and that's on Peacock. So I got to go check that out, too. All right, let's get into this show, man. Enough. This show was a fucking odyssey to sit through. Honestly. Start things off at the top here. Enjoy that DEI slop. Well, I mean, when the first thing he said was, the first guy I saw was Travis Scott. I'm like, what? Bro, what is Travis Scott doing in a fucking movie about the Odyssey? Really? Fiend. Is it the greatest movie of all time? No. No, this is not. Listen, everybody watches the newest thing, and apparently it's the newest thing is always the greatest of all time. Brother, I can tell you right now, it is not going to be better than Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. It just isn't. I can tell you already. It's not. Just by the casting choices, I know it's not. Like, Peter Jackson is meticulous in everything he's done for the Lord of the Rings series. He's made it as true to fucking scripture as true to the book. Casting was perfect. I don't think he's made one fuck up casting wise. You can't even. I haven't even seen the Odyssey yet. I'm going to tell you it's not going to be better than Lord of the Rings. I'm telling you right now. Obsession is trash. Come on. Why is it trash? Do we have to review Raw, Phil? Unfortunately, we do, bro. Unfortunately, we do. I have people to appease. You're either listening to me as soon as I upload this tonight or on the way to work, and you're probably saying to yourself, man, get the fuck on with the review already, huh? I didn't come here to talk about Lord of the Rings or the Odyssey. Let's talk about this Odyssey. You know, we started things off with an actual wrestling match tonight. No in-ring promo, no 20 minutes, 25-minute promo. We didn't get to a fucking in-ring segment that led to some bullshit that happened later in the show. We got a legit wrestling match. We got Austin Theory and Bron Breakker. This was a tag team title match defending the titles against Javon Evans and Dragon Lee, which apparently, you know, WWE would rather put two guys together that have nothing to do with each other and make them a makeshift tag team and call them a tag team. And this is your tag team division. You know, this is what I expected with Javon Evans if per se, Leon Slater from TNA joined WWE. I think Javon Evans and Leon Slater would be a great fucking tag team, yet they could still do that and the singles thing at the same time. That's what I would do anyway. I don't know if Leon Slater is going to be on his way to WWE, but, you know, apparently he's wrestled his last days in TNA, so we'll see. He may stay with TNA. He may go to NXT. I don't know. But I know WWE is very interested in him. They got to get Bron Breakker out of this faction, man. They really do. This went 10 minutes, 7 minutes with a commercial. So we'll pick it up here towards the commercial break. Dragon Lee, leapt over Evans. He got a hot tag. Or he leapt to Evans, rather, not over Evans. How's he going to leap over his tag team partner? Leapt to get a hot tag over to Javon Evans. Theory, he gets hit with a stunner. Theory took a big bump and rolled to ringside. Evans then leapt onto Theory at ringside. Evans sidestepped a charging Bron Breakker and sent him into the timekeeper's area. He then leapt onto Breakker over the barricade, and Breakker nailed the hard floor on the opposite side pretty badly. I hope he's all right. So we go back in the ring. He lands a springboard crossbody onto Theory. He goes for a cover, gets a 2 count. Dragon Lee then stomped on Theory's chest as he hung him upside down in a tree of woe. I was in a lot of woe watching this show. Logan Paul stood on the apron. He starts yelling at the referee. This gets the referee distracted. Maxine Dupri, who is wearing short leather tights, shorter by the week here, grabbed Dragon Lee's boot. Breakker then clotheslined Lee. Theory recovered and gave Lee a shoulder breaker. Evans broke up the cover at 2. Breakker speared Evans, and then he ran the ropes and speared Lee as Theory held him, leading up to a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. Bron Breakker ran the ropes like he was fucking running a marathon, and he speared Dragon Lee in half. 1, 2, 3. Afterward, the Vision attacked Lee and Evans. Otis and Tozawa came out, and they tried to get their revenge from last week on the Vision. Maxine slapped Otis when he got in the ring. Then she retreated to ringside. Otis splashed Bron Breakker and threw Theory into him. Then he splashed both in the corner, just like he did last week. Otis and Tozawa cleared the announce desk. Breakker ran around ringside and speared Otis down to the floor. Theory threw Tozawa into the ring, and they start beating him up. Theory then noticed Otis crawling into the ring and starts trash-talking him. Maxine sat on the top turnbuckle to watch as her boys beat down her former boys. Theory told Breakker, break him. This show broke me. Breakker then gave Otis His running rope spear back and forth, and full steam ahead. He cuts Otis in half. Theory then goes over to the top turnbuckle, bro. I swear to God, man, there may be something more to this that we are not really privy to. Theory went over to Maxine and grabbed her off the top rope, bro. He had legitimately, and I'm not even fucking around, he legitimately had 2 palms full of her fucking ass in his hands. There may be something going on there that we don't really know at all. Make your assumptions. Or maybe they're just kind of leaning into the heel couple on Monday night here. I don't know. Anyway, this is clearly leading to a tag team match announcement. I'm assuming we're going to get one. Otis is from Minneapolis. It's a good babyface versus heel dynamic. Underdogs versus the schoolyard bullies in the Vision. Get Bron Breakker out of this group. Well, we don't need him. Have them lose the titles to Otis and Tozawa. Have Breakker just fucking turn on Austin Theory. Bring back Bronson Reed. Feud Breakker with Bronson Reed. Have Breakker beat Reed and get him the fuck away from these guys and move him over to Friday night. He needs a move over to Friday night so fucking badly. So badly. I don't know. That would make him a babyface, though. Do we want Paul Heyman with babyface Bron Breakker, or does that even matter to you? I don't know. At least we started the show off with a match. A tag team title match. I don't know why, but a match nonetheless. So we go to the back, and Liv Morgan is with Dominik Mysterio and JD McDonagh. So they confront Danhausen. JD McDonagh backs Danhausen against the wall. They're tired of the tricks. No more Cathausen for Carl Anthony Towns. No more Mini-Hausens. Judgment Day wants their money back. Danhausen says he doesn't have it. Liv Morgan then threatens to hit him with the Women's World Championship. That would be more work than you've done elsewhere with that championship. I'm sure the title would love that. She's going to hit him with the title if he doesn't return the money. Danhausen wants JD to let him go. I'm going to go look for it. So Dominik Mysterio then says, you have 30 seconds to go find the money or else we'll have JD break your jaw. That actually sounds pretty good if it keeps him off the fucking show. That way they don't have to hear about his stupid curses. Danhausen says deal, and he runs away to go find the human monies. The Judgment Day is being pushed more now than I think we've ever seen them. And none of it is good. Remember when this group used to make stars and actually make television decent? Now they're not making any stars, and they're involved with Danhausen. We got another big cast vignette. This week it was about redemption. Everybody decided that big cast was pushed way too hard, way too fast. You saw some news headlines and some reports from different sources and different sites claiming that Big Cass had demons and drug problems and a downfall because of personal issues. So this is going to be a comeback story of Big Cass. And if you guys have followed Big Cass in his career, that is what led to him leaving WWE, getting right, getting his health right first, getting his mind right first, then going back to pro wrestling, getting himself in the best shape of his life, landing with AEW. They didn't really do much with him over there. He did work a little bit with Chris Jericho. Stayed there for as long as he did, and now he's back. So this is basically his redemption story. But the thing is, it was all Big Cass for a second week in a row. All Big Cass. And they're letting you know it's Big Cass because you see his face and you see his name in the headlines and you see his silhouette. And it says 8-3. And that is the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam. But there is no Enzo. There's no sign of Enzo. There's no talk of Enzo. There's no picture or silhouette of Enzo. And I know there was a rumor that WWE might want to bring Enzo back and pair Enzo and Cass back together as a tag team. That may still be on. I don't know why. It would be very odd if you bring Big Cass back and not Enzo. And let's be honest, Enzo deserves another chance as well. And for all the people out there, oh, this guy and fuck this guy in regards to Enzo. Well, these people could fucking jump into a lake and never be seen again. Fuck them. Enzo deserves another shot. 100%. The guy got fucking railroaded. No evidence at all. All bullshit. All made up. Judge threw it out. No sufficient evidence whatsoever on what they claimed he did. And he had to live in fucking silence and in the shadows with a company terminating him because of this situation. Now, they probably would have terminated him anyway because apparently he was a headache backstage. But this is a different Enzo. This is an Enzo now that's 10 years more mature. We all change as human beings. We all change. Some of us don't. I think Enzo's changed. And I think Enzo needs another opportunity. But it's very odd to me if they don't bring Enzo and Cass back together. Now, do I want to see them as a tag team together? Yes. But then you run into the question of what tag team division is there for them to really build around Enzo and Cass? There isn't a division. And there will not be a division. And WWE has shown no signs of rebuilding a tag team division. So maybe they bring Cass back and Enzo is more like a mouthpiece who sometimes gets involved. Maybe sometimes they'll team together. They won't be brought back as a team specifically, but it'll be Cass with Enzo and not Enzo and Cass. I don't know. Just very odd that we have not heard a single thing about Enzo, unless WWE wants to really kind of keep the Enzo thing hush-hush. Like they'll let you know Big Cass is coming, but they want to keep Enzo a surprise. Maybe he does come out with him on A3. I don't know. The Street Profits have disappeared. Dark One, I believe Bianca Belair is about due. And I think WWE gave the Profits time off so that they could go be with their wives. I think Angelo Dawkins' wife is also pregnant too. So they'll be gone for a little bit. They're not going to be as gone. They're not going to be as absent as Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair, I don't think, is coming back at all this year, period. I can't see her coming back until Rumble, maybe even pushing it. I can't see Bianca coming back until maybe after WrestleMania next year. We'll get Naomi back. I'm predicting Naomi will be back in the Rumble. But I feel like the Profits will be back in due time. So 8-3 for Big Cass. Danhausen. We are cursed. That's what we were tonight. Hello, Detroit Hausen. It is I, Danhausen. We know. And you know, Danhausen thought he took care of the Judgment Day at Saturday night's main event. However, they seem to still want their human monies back, and this is causing quite a problem for Danhausen. So, I don't want it, but I don't want the Judgment Day to have it. So how about we give it to the Fanhausens? So he was going to give the human monies to the fans in Detroit. Who wants some human monies? JD McDonagh comes out. No. Give us back our money, says Dominik. There's not one person in this scumbag town that is going to see $1 of the Judgment Day's money, says McDonagh. Give us back our money. I just have one thing to say, says Danhausen. You are cursed. And he runs away. Judgment Day caught him, though. They prevent him from running out of the ring. Judgment Day are putting the boots to Danhausen, beating him up in the ring. Liv Morgan repeatedly slaps Danhausen in the face. Joe Hendry. But Michael Cole continues to say Henry. What is with him calling him Joe Hendry? It is Joe Hendry. 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 Oh, my goodness. Look at this fucking guy. You guys are fucking ridiculous tonight, man. What the fuck? Look at this fucking guy. Look at this guy a fucking drink. Look at Oh, my goodness. Jason Barker with a $100 super chat. JD, I haven't forgotten about you. I've been taking a break from wrestling. Wrestling hasn't hit for me. I found out at my job that AEW is doing a permanent residency in Jacksonville in my hometown for Ring of Honor. First of all, Jason, thank you, brother. Second of all, you probably got more people living in your household than people attending the Ring of Honor tapings. I would not be running to Daly's place or wherever, Universal Studios, wherever they're holed up in now, doing the Ring of Honor tapings. Do you believe that they promoted Athena as the longest reigning champion in pro wrestling? To who? To the 7 people who attend the Ring of Honor tapings? The only people watching Ring of Honor tapings are the 5 people that work at Fightful and maybe 2 geeks from Reddit. That's it. Give me a break. Jason, thank you, brother. I appreciate you being here. I love the energy tonight, guys. You guys are fucking killing it. I haven't even done anything. You guys are great. I believe in Joe Hendry. Do you believe? So he comes on out. Hendry dumps McDonagh from the ring. He then clotheslines. He ducks a clothesline from McDonagh. He then hits McDonagh with a fallaway slam. Hendry clotheslines Mysterio out of the ring, and Liv Morgan runs off with a bag of money. Or what she thinks is the bag of money. Who knows what's in there? It could be Monopoly money. It could be nothing at all. It could be some weird creature that Danhausen experimented on in his laboratory. It could be explosive like Darby Allin. I don't know. WWE's got these weird chapters, these little mini episodic stories going on with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns is too busy to show up to work so that he could attend fancy dinners in New York City, and he could attend the World Cup final in New Jersey. He can't show up for Monday Night Raw in Detroit, though. So we got these weird mini episodic stories building Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins for SummerSlam. Does WWE genuinely think this is enough to get us excited about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins now for the... I have to look up how many times they've wrestled. Give me a second. Seth Rollins, I got to look at Tony Khan's favorite website. This is cagematch.net. Let's go to matches. Let's type in Roman and see how many times they've wrestled one-on-one. There's a lot. Oh, my God, there's a lot. Bro, we got to go all the way back to 2017. We got to go all the way back to 2017 when they teamed together. 1, 2. There's a lot here. Wow, you got to go. Oh, holy shit, man. There are so many. It's a lot. It's legitimately a lot. So much that my eyes are bugging out. Well, let's see. How many times have Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins wrestled in one-on-one matches? Let's see. Maybe Google AI, maybe Gemini can tell us 10 times. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins have wrestled each other exactly 10 times in televised and non-televised matches. Actually, 10 times in televised matches and notable one-on-one matches throughout their careers. 10 times. Does WWE really expect us to get interested in Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins for an 11th time? Through mini episodic stories that they're telling throughout Raw? Why don't you just jumble this up into one big 6 or 7 minute video package, put some really kick-ass music over it that really embodies Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, and just call it a day? Or how about this? Maybe have Roman Reigns show up to work and develop a story out of it. That would also work as well. So we go backstage. More Judgment Day slop. Judgment Day runs into Adam Pearce, and he's pissed. He's tired of the money. It's ruining the show. The human monies are ruining the show, says Adam Pearce. Okay. Judgment Day gets into a shouting match with Joe Hendry and Danhausen. JD McDonagh starts pulling out fake money from the bag of human monies, apparently, that Danhausen gave him. It was fake money. It was Danhausen money. And money with Danhausen's face on it. So JD McDonagh starts pulling fake money out. He says that Danhausen better be scared. He throws the bag behind him. What he doesn't realize is that when he threw the bag, he hit Femi. Yes. Femi was standing in the distance, and he threw the bag behind him, and it hit Femi. So Oba asks JD McDonagh, is this your bag? Oba says, I should kill you right now. Pierce tells Oba, well, you can settle that in the ring right now. Oba loves the sound of that. Dominik starts complaining that's not fair. Pierce says that Dominik can face Joe Hendry later tonight. That sounds like money to him. That may be the only person that thinks that. Pierce tells the Judgment Day, it is official. Go to the ring. So Femi destroys JD McDonagh. This match went maybe, 90 seconds? Maybe. Oba threw Dominik over the top rope. Referee called for the bell. Oba went after JD with some of his big moves. Delivered those big roaring elbows. Sit out power bomb. Fall from grace. 1, 2, 3. And that was it. That was it. You knew what type of show you were getting when they booked Femi versus JD McDonagh on the show. No more nonsense. No more bullshit. All this fake money stuff. The real money is at Hell in a Cell. I'll see you there, Brock. That's what Oba said into the camera after this match was over. So he's basically burying everything he just did in the last 2 segments. Thank you for telling us it's all bullshit, Oba. I appreciate that. Country singer and longtime wrestling fan Darius Rucker will be performing the national anthem at SummerSlam. I can't hate on Darius Rucker, bro. Hootie and the Blowfish? How many Hootie and the Blowfish fans? I'm not a fan of Hootie and the Blowfish, but how many Darius Rucker fans out there? He's not my cup of coffee. Can't hate on him, though. I know people that are big Darius Rucker fans personally. Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu. Who? You guys really asking who? For Darius Rucker? Oh my goodness, man. Solo Sikoa, Seth Rollins, and Jacob Fatu. So Solo, he jumps the barricade. He's invading Raw. I'm not even supposed to be on this show, but listen, I got a proposition to make. So we call Seth Rollins out. So Rollins is out. He gets into the ring. Solo, since you don't go here, that's a Bianca Belair line. It doesn't work unless Bianca says it. You don't even go here. Let me be the first to welcome you to Monday Night Rollins. Now, since you're on my show, what can I do for you? Are we talking or are we fighting? I don't think Rollins should talk anymore, period, during this entire build with Roman Reigns. I'm here to talk. I'm not here to fight, but hear me out. I know you're focused on getting ready for Roman at SummerSlam, says Solo. But you got to understand something. It's not just you versus him. It's not one-on-one. It's you versus the whole damn bloodline. It's 4 against 1. And I know what they're going to do. I know how they think. I know how they move. I know the game plan. Trust me, I was a part of it. And Seth, they're going to make sure that you don't stand the chance at SummerSlam. But it doesn't have to be like that. The reason I called you out here is to tell you I can watch your back at SummerSlam. Solo, I'm not going to lie, says Rollins. You make a lot of good points. You're right about Roman Reigns. You're right about the bloodline. You're right about the fact that maybe if we work together, we can do something special, man. You know what? Let me think about it, Oos. Let me think about it. So Solo prevented Seth from walking out of the ring. Think about it. There's nothing to think about, Seth. It's written on the walls. Trust me. That's the game plan. It will work. Look, the same thing you did years ago for Cody to defeat Roman, I can do the same thing for you. So he's basically telling Seth he could be his shield. Just like Seth told Cody, I am going to be your shield against Roman and the bloodline. The only thing is, this is nowhere near being the same thing. And nowhere near being as important as Rollins' role in Cody's story. I appreciate the effort, though. I appreciate the effort. Jacob Fatu marched down to the ring. Solo left to leave the ringside area. So he's out here telling Rollins, I'm going to be your shield. Yet when Jacob Fatu shows face, he immediately leaves the fucking ring. Is that someone that you would want to trust, chat? I know that's not somebody I want to trust. He just told me, I'll back you up. He's already proved that he can't be trusted. Solo decided to leave. Jacob says that Solo knows what he's got to do. Rollins super kicks Jacob Fatu down, and this segment comes to an end. Are you interested in Solo Sikoa teaming with Seth Rollins? I don't know who is. All I know is that you're slowly seeing WWE piece together what the WarGames match is going to be in Houston. And I'm not pleased. It's the same shit every fucking year. It's the bloodline with a mixture of, in this case, whether they're baby faces or fucking just a conglomeration of tweeners. Are any of them interesting to you? Chad Gable and Penta. Can they coexist, pal? Against Ethan Page and Rusev. You know, I saw a lot of people complaining that Ethan Page changed his theme music. I mean, they didn't really change it all that much. It's still basically the same. I think it sounds better, honestly. I think his theme music actually sounds better now than it did then. They don't got that stupid voiceover. Ego. And then whoever's talking in that, I guess it's him talking, right? They remove the ego. Did anybody really enjoy his old theme music? It sounds like they just updated it like they updated LA Knights. We got Chad Gable and Penta out there, Gable! He does the chat. He does the clap, right? Oh, my God. Is that going to get over at SummerSlam when he wins the title? This was actually a decent match. Can't really hate on what they did here. They worked a very good tag team match. It went 9 minutes. 6 minutes with the commercial. We'll pick it up after the commercial. Rusev, he got Gable in an accolade. Rusev then shoved Gable into Penta, knocking Penta to the floor. They tried to, I guess Rusev tried to play it off as if Gable did it, purposely to Penta, but Penta's not stupid. Gable put Rusev in an ankle lock. Ethan Page tried to break the hold. Penta gave him a Mexican destroyer. This was fucking great. So, the dude's got the ankle lock on, and he jumps off of Gable's back to deliver a Mexican destroyer to Ethan Page. So, Gable had the ankle lock on Rusev, and he springboards like he's fucking Jeff Hardy off of Gable's back into a Mexican destroyer on Ethan Page. It was great. Just a great spot. So Rusev tapped out. They worked well together. Gable handed the IC title to Penta, shook his hand, and he tried to get the fans to clap with the Gable theme song. I say give those guys 20 minutes at SummerSlam and close your fucking eyes and just let them go to work. Seriously. Penta was in the news lately, and it's not for good reason. Neon. Who? Oh, some reality streamer who basically is a nobody. They took him off the streets. Why is he popular? Does he do anything specific? No? Apparently there was a streaming mishap at Fanatics Fest. Penta was in an uncomfortable spot, and Neon was involved in it, and he has since apologized. During the Fanatics Fest, Kick streamer Neon was broadcasting live when his camera caught Penta backstage without his mask on. Now, obviously, in Lucha Libre, you guys should know this, a masked wrestler's identity is closely guarded. And Penta has kept his face covered throughout his career. He approached Neon, explained that he wears a mask, and asked that the footage be deleted. Neon agreed, because the broadcast was live, however, viewers already seen it, and then pulled it and clipped it, and now it lives forever online. So, an event official later told Neon that filming was not permitted in the backstage area, and he was barred from WWE's booth for the second day of Fanatics Fest. He maintained that he did not post the clip himself. Neon still attended Saturday night's main event at Madison Square Garden on July 18th, and they even featured him on camera. They showed him on the broadcast among the other celebrities in attendance. I don't think we should really publicly announce that Neon is a celebrity. He's not. While streaming from the show, he said he had already apologized to Penta privately and then addressed it publicly, framing it as simply a miscommunication. I just want to apologize. It's a clear misunderstanding. They told me that he could take the mask off in that area, and they told me I could stream in that area. It just clashed. It was never my intention. There was no intent behind it. I would never do that on purpose. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you invite people who are absolutely the most egregious clickbait engagement farmers on the internet who care nothing about what they're doing as long as they're chasing a viewership and a click from what they're doing. They don't give a shit. This is also what happens when you invite people who don't respect the art of professional wrestling. This guy doesn't give a fuck about Penta. He doesn't give a fuck about the Lucha Libre tradition. He doesn't give a fuck about WWE. I doubt he even knows what the fucking term pro wrestling means. Why is he even there? Why are you getting in bed with such lowbrow garbage? This is content for the degenerates of our society. If you sit and watch somebody like Neon streaming, God knows what the fuck he does. Who he hangs out with, what he does, where he goes, what type of e-slots he's got on the fucking kick stream he's conducting. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Do you know? I love everything about what I do at House of Glory. I go and I come. That's it. I'm in, I'm out. I do a job and I go home. I don't mingle with the talent. I don't hang around in the locker room. Me and Jason, I don't think Jason and I even stepped foot in the locker room unless it was to say thank you and good night to both Brian and Red. That was it. That was it. I worked there for almost 9 years. I haven't fucking sat in a seat once in the fucking locker room. Do you want to know why? Because I don't fucking belong there. I'm not talent. I'm not talent. If you are there, then you respect the locker room. And those who don't respect the locker room, there's the fucking door. Neon didn't respect Penta. He didn't respect the art of what he does. There's the fucking door. I would ban this guy for life, to be quite honest with you. I don't get it. But this is what WWE chases. This is what they chase. They want the numbers. They want the views. They want to be in all aspects of the mainstream media. And they got to get in bed with these fucking degenerate streamers. They got to get in bed with these fake reactors like it does anything for their product. So much for that, right? People fake react to the WWE product, then WWE takes their fucking clips, uses it on Raw and SmackDown, and then copyright strikes their fucking silly TikTok channels. I don't know, man. Maybe you should make some real fucking content. Then maybe WWE won't strike you down. Sounds like a sound plan to me. It's not content. It's garbage. That's why you're copyright struck. I don't fucking blame them. Make some real content, be creative, be original, and don't go for the lowest hanging fruit. Just exposes how fucking talentless most of the fucking IWC really is. Seriously, guys like Neon don't belong at a WWE event. Seriously. Respect the business or get the fuck out. Oh, but JD, you don't respect the business. What I do is way different. I could sit here and fucking claim that a show sucks or a show is good, man. I don't give a fuck. Who am I disrespecting? The viewer? I'm telling you, a television show, a scripted television show at that, was garbage. And the people on the show who act, they are actors. What they did was good or bad. I don't know these people in real life. Fucking ridiculous. JD, he can't even lift a bar with no plates on it. Oh, is that the type of guy we're talking about when we talk about Neon? Bro, the guy looks like a fucking stick figure. He looks like he should be pushing fucking keys on a Macintosh. What does he do? What is he doing on Kick? What does he do? Gable and Penta win. Shout out to Penta. We love Penta. Penta is fucking great. You disrespect Penta, man, go fuck yourself. They showed Seth walking backstage. He runs into Jacob Fatu. Seth begs Jacob to hit him. Hit me. Hit me. Sound like fucking Christian Bale in Batman, Dark Knight. When he's interrogating the Joker, right? Hit me. Hit me. All right. Jacob Fatu didn't hit him. He's begging him. But he knows he can't. Seth knows this game. Jacob is under strict orders from the tribal chief not to lay a finger on him. When Seth beats Roman at SummerSlam, will he get his title and his bag boy? Jacob says that Seth got one up on him earlier, but that won't happen again. And if there's anything left of Seth Rollins after SummerSlam, Jacob is going to beat that ass. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Seth says he can't wait. Paul Heyman, they had him cut a video promo, pre-taped. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as the advocate for the King of the Cage, the ultimate fighter in WWE. The beast of the Broctagon, Brock Lesnar. Brock versus Femi at SummerSlam. How do I do that? How do I sell the sell without telling you the truth about what awaits Femi in Minneapolis? The sell is unforgiving. The structure is uncompromising. And the violence, the violence is extreme. And Mr. Femi, well, he's overrated because everyone thinks this streak that Brock has put together in never losing inside Hell in a Cell comes to an end at SummerSlam. You know, I don't even think we can constitute it as a streak. He's wrestled twice inside Hell in a Cell. Brock is undefeated in 2 Hell in a Cells. Is that a streak? Normally what we think of a streak is 3 or more. Now, if he was on a streak like the Red Sox are on a streak, then we're talking. But he's only wrestled in 2. 2. How you know? Google. Femi has delivered the greatest rookie year in WWE history since Brock Lesnar. And this next big thing thinks he will conquer, rule over Brock's streak inside Hell in a Cell. When the truth is, Femi, you can't beat Brock Lesnar inside Hell in a Cell. And this rookie year will go down, or will not go down, in history for the reasons everyone wants, because Femi was so dominant against the entire roster. No. This rookie year goes down in history because it all comes to a violent end in Minneapolis at the hands of Brock Lesnar. You know, he's really hyping this up as this big bloodbath that's awaiting us at SummerSlam. Do you guys genuinely think that WWE pushes the limits here of violence with Femi and Brock Lesnar? You know, Drew McIntyre got busted open pretty fucking badly. So did CM Punk inside that Hell in a Cell match a couple years ago. Do you think that there'll be that same amount of blood or more blood in this match? I can't see WWE doing the blood thing. I can't. Maybe there'll be a little blood, but the way he's making it sound, it's like they're gonna fucking destroy the entire cage. We'll see. Joe Hendry against Dominik Mysterio. I don't know who asked for this, but here we are. Here we are. Pick it up after the commercial break here because you always know they go into a commercial break. Every match on Raw goes 10 minutes. If it's one of those matches like Oba and JD McDonagh, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, tops. 10 minutes. Everybody's allotted 10 minutes, and then you got to get 3 minutes of commercials, and then it's only 7 minutes from what we watch, from the start of the bell to the end. Main event may go a little bit longer, maybe 12, 13, And there'll be 2 commercial breaks because, they got to take their 2 commercial breaks in the main event. So Hendry, he comes back, he kips up, he lands his spinning clothesline, which he calls his hit single. Cute. It's kind of cute. Liv stood on the apron, distracted Hendry. Dominik gave Joe a DDT. Both were down, slow to get up. Danhausen, he apparently came down in the match before the break and was about to curse Liv Morgan. She punched him in the face and he retreated. So he comes back out now and he rides the Danhausen mobile. And on the Danhausen mobile, he's with Io Sky. She ran out, brawled with Liv at ringside. Io whipped Liv into the ring apron. She then springboard drop kicks Liv. So she gets into the ring. She's fighting Liv in the ring. The referee's throwing his hands up. What the fuck is going on here? So Danhausen then gave Dominik the Danhausen death drop. It's the Danhausen death drop. It's DDT, the triple D. Danhausen death drop. Hendry covers 1, 2, 3. He beats Dominik Mysterio. The AAA Mega Champion isn't looking all too mega nowadays. Can we get that belt onto El Grande Americano quickly? Dominik's a loser. Remember when we were told, chat, that Dominik was going to be the future of the company? That he was going to be the future of WWE? The future is bright for Dominik Mysterio. Bro, this guy has fallen so far flat on his face. I can't get behind anything Dominik's doing. How could you? Guy's been booked into oblivion. Once he was cool. Now he's not. Now he's not. He's a jobber. He's a jobber to Joe Hendry and Danhausen. Dominik and Danhausen was added to SummerSlam. It will be for all the human monies. Triple H is turning into Tony Khan week by week. He's now made a SummerSlam match official for human monies. This is what happens when you have the free version of Chat GPT booking Monday Night Raw. Gable! Gable! Yeah, that's it, yeah. The clap sounds like Sammy Hagar's I Can't Drive 55 from Back to the Future 2, says 3 Pages of Horror. Does it? I got to listen to it. All I know, Olivia, I'm going to give you guys a little insight here. All I know is that the vocalist on Shad Gable's theme is the same vocalist for Fire Ablaze. You guys love Lonely Nights? It's the same guy. You guys love House of Lies by Fire Ablaze? Same fucking guy. It's the same guy. That guy is Suno AI. He also sings Shad Gable's theme. That's exactly what Def Rebel is using to make their theme songs now. Suno AI. Sometimes they use it, sometimes they don't. The AI-generated songs all have the same vocals. They all sound the same. Go look it up. Next week on Raw from the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins meet face-to-face. Oh, man. I can't wait for that one. Vision battles the Alpha. Oh, I guess they're not getting a SummerSlam match. Or maybe they do in at least another match at SummerSlam. Sol Ruka puts the IC title on the line against Raquel Rodriguez. We just seen it 2 weeks ago. Femi and Brock Lesnar have a weigh-in. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Bro, listen, man. I swear to God. What is this? Brock Lesnar and Femi are having a weigh-in for Hell in a... Bro, Why don't you just tell me Vince McMahon's coming back, bro? Really? Why don't you just tell me Vince is coming back? Seriously. What the fuck? You know, when Triple H took over, we tried to avoid segments like this. Now we're getting segments like this. Brother, I don't know what to tell you, man. I swear to God. I swear to God. If you need any more of an indication that Vince McMahon is coming back, bro, that's all you need. That's all you need. You don't think this man is on the phone with somebody in creative giving orders? I'm telling you right now, man. When that name is announced back in WWE, my face will be stone cold, not shocked. A fucking weigh-in. This is what Triple H is giving us on national television. Man, we thought things were going to get better. We thought things were going to change. We thought things were going to be different. We thought things were going to be a little bit more adult. A fucking weigh-in. God, this shit sucks. Can we get the fuck out of here, really? Honestly, can we get the fuck out of here? LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. LA Knight cut a promo before the match. The promo was better than the match. Let me talk to you. I'm standing right here in the Dirty D. Right. Whoa! Whoa! Tranquilo! Tranquilo! How you know? How you know? And we're only a couple of weeks away from SummerSlam. Let's be real, chat. This is summer. This is, I swear to God, man, you got to go buy your SummerSlam shirts. I got to put the SummerSlam shirts back on fucking, I got to put them on the new website. I got to. We got to get people wearing the SummerSlam shirts, bro. Salrex, you got to make me a SummerSlam shirt with the newest design. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Tranquilo, tranquilo. It's going to be me. It's going to be Solo Sikoa. It's going to be Royce Keys. We're going to take on Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Jacob Fatu. But correct me if I'm wrong. Did I just not hear Solo Sikoa come out here after I told him it's a bit tough to trust him? Just a little bit. Just a little bit tough to trust. And now you're out here helping Seth Rollins? Huh? I can't help but notice every single one of you out here, you wanted them out of the building. You said, what? And I can't blame you because I was in the back going, huh? 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 I can't believe it. You talk about Rollins versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. It makes me sick. LA Knight just channeled his inner CM Punk pipe bomb there, man. I ain't even mad for you chanting the OTC. He conned you, but that's okay. You know how bad he's conned you? He's come out for year after year after year begging you, please like me, please like me. And you booed him out of the building for year after year after year after year until he finally figured something out. I'm everything he wanted to be. I walked in the door on day one and y'all saw it. Y'all felt the undeniable cavorka of this man. You couldn't stop. And not am I everything Roman Reigns wanted to be. I'm everything that everyone back there wanted him to be, but he couldn't. Let's just call it what it is. But as much as I can't stand Roman Reigns, as much as I can't stand Seth Rollins, see Solo is focused on the wrong because he wants to help Seth Rollins. Nah. I appreciate everything that Solo's done against the Bloodline. That's why I feel like we can partner for one night. However, there is no way it's a bridge too far to go and help some cross-eyed halfwit like Seth Rollins. So what we do is we destroy the Bloodline to make sure they're not a factor that night. They leave either crawling or crying, but either way, they leave on their ass. And that's not an insult. That's just a fact of life. But on to tonight. Because just in a little bit, Jacob Fatu's little Mortal Kombat music's going to play. And he's going to come out here and test his might. He fucked up saying Jacob Fatu's name just a little bit here. But my man, try as you will, try as you might, whatever you do, you cannot stop LA Knight. We got LA Knight reciting poems like dice. Try as you will, try as you might, whatever you do, you cannot stop LA Knight. Oh! I'll put it to you like this. You can do everything. Oh, you got your little shakes. I got the cure for it. It's called me smacking you back to factory settings. The whole time it's going down, the soundtrack to me smacking you back to factory settings is the same all around the world with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah. So we go to a commercial break after the promo. The match starts after the commercial break, so Jacob Fatu don't even get a fucking entrance. So we'll pick it up after one of the commercial breaks here. Fatu shoved LA Knight into the ring post. Knight sidestepped Fatu as he charged into the ring post. He ran Fatu's head into the steps. Fans comically chanted, "We want tables, we want tables." Knight clotheslined Fatu off the ring apron. He then climbed to the top rope. Fatu knocked him off balance. LA Knight fought back a few minutes later with a series of punches. Fatu set up for a pop-up Samoan drop. Knight countered with a BFT. Jimmy Uso comes on down, distracts the ref. Royce Keys then comes on out, clotheslines Jimmy at ringside to play equalizer, and then threw him into the announce desk. Jey Uso's music hits. He makes his way over the ringside barricade as his music's playing. Fans are yeeting. Fans are cheering. Big party atmosphere in Detroit. Jay goes after Royce Keys, who I'm assuming is a babyface, but we don't really know for sure. Knight knocked Jay down with a big wrecking ball drop kick. Fatu gave Knight a pop-up Samoan drop, followed by the mighty moonsault, and that was basically all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight suffers another L. Solo attacked Fatu. Afterwards, Jimmy super kicked Solo twice. Jay speared Solo. Keys comes in and clotheslines both Usos. Then he goes one-on-one with Fatu, and they go throwing bombs at each other. Keys nails Fatu with a big spine buster. Usos then give Keys stereo super kicks and a 3D, which Michael Cole called it a 3D. Corey Graves had to correct him and say it's a 1D, Michael Cole. One and done. LA Knight attacked both Usos, but Fatu put him in the Tongan death grip. Jay landed an Uso splash on LA Knight. Fatu and the Usos stood tall over Solo, Keys, and Knight with the ones in the air. And that's the way this disgusting and boring Monday Night Raw comes to a thankful end. This show sucks. Are you interested? Are you entertained with this Bloodline slop? I know I'm not. Who do you cheer for? Who do you cheer for? I don't know. And quite honestly, I don't care. The only one I care for out of all of these people, sadly, and I love Jacob Fatu to death, the only one that I care about here is LA Knight. I don't care about Solo. I don't care about Royce Keys. I don't give a fuck about the Usos. Jacob Fatu is absolutely being booked into oblivion, and LA Knight is the only one I care about. He's cut some really great promos over the last few weeks. Maybe they're setting LA Knight up for Roman Reigns as an inevitable loss. He's going to need opponents. Who else does he wrestle after he dispatches Seth Rollins? This show needs a fucking complete makeover. It's in dire need of a shakeup. It's the same people, it's the same shit, it's the same stories every week, same matches every week. Roman's not there. Two Mondays out of the month, he's not there. They got nobody else as far as a big star on this show. It's tough, man. Monday is creeping. Monday is creeping up on Friday night to be the worst show in the company. They're like, SmackDown is above and beyond terrible. Monday Night Raw ain't that far behind. Thank you very much for all your support, guys. We're going to get into your super chats. Tonight, we are sponsored by Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. .com/JD from NY. Actually, no. Just JD. I'm reading the script JD from NY. What the fuck is this? I'm going to dump you. You gave me the wrong fucking script. Code JD at BlueChew.com. Don't listen to this clown. Tonight we're sponsored by Blue Chew. So let me get this straight. Sami Zayn waited what? 13 years? 20 years. 13 years in WWE to become the WWE champion. Finally won the big one. Loses it in 9 days to CM Punk. And now Punk gets Cody at SummerSlam in the main event while Sami and Gunther are standing there looking like, what about us? What about us, Nick Aldis? That's gotta suck, man. Really? That's terrible. That's terrible. Nobody likes feeling like they're on the outside looking in. And confidence, man, confidence changes everything. Look at CM Punk. Love him or hate him. The guy walks into an arena like he already knows he's in the main event. He doesn't second guess himself. He believes he belongs there. That's the kind of mindset everybody wants when that moment matters. And that's why today's sponsor is Blue Chew. Blue Chew Gold is better. SEX in a tablet. They combine 4 ingredients into one powerful solution. 2 ingredients to help physically and 2 to support arousal and desire in the brain. It works fast and lasts. So guys, you can have a more complete experience in the bedroom. Because let's be honest, being physically ready is only half the battle. Sometimes your mind is cutting a completely different promo than the rest of your body. Blue Chew is designed to help you get both heads in the game. Tranquilo. How you know? It's less overthinking and more confidence. The only thing you should be chasing is a great night, not wondering if you should have gotten the title shot like Sami Zayn. So experience it for yourself at BlueChew.com. We got a special deal for all of our listeners tonight. Right now, you can buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, and you get the 3rd free with promo code JD. That's promo code JD. And you're also going to receive an additional 10% off, plus free overnight shipping on your first order. That is a great deal. So go sign up, BlueChew.com, code JD. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And I want to thank them for once again sponsoring the podcast right here on Off the Script. All right, man, it's time for the wheel. Let's get to the wheel. What do we got here, man? Oh, man, we got the wheel. We got the wheel. The wheel of fun. Here we are. All right, so what we're going to do is read through your super chats. We're going to add everybody as we go along, all right? Sound good? I think that sounds good. We got a lot of people who want to be on the wheel tonight. Start at the top here. Michael Krause with a $2 super chat. We love you, Michael. Thank you for being here, brother. Thank you for being here. OTS, join the tap room. How you know? Let's go. Yeah. Patreon.com. I didn't push it tonight, but patrons, you guys are going to get a poll tomorrow morning. I got to concoct where we're going next for the SummerSlam match review series. That'll be happening on Thursday. Caden with a $1.99. Thank you, Caden. No message. Tone. What's up, brother? $5 super chat. My hats and mugs came today with a card. Thank you so much, JD. OTS for life. Enjoy it, brother. Enjoy it. Michelle with a 2. Was the Seth Solo Jacob spot a hint into WarGames? Yes. Yes, you're gonna get 5 Samoans and a mixture of tweeners in the War Games battling the Bloodline in some half-cocked, half-assed story. Michelle also with it too. Bloodline standing tall to end Raw. Raw is shit. Yeah, Raw was garbage. Michael Krause, JD, can I be a mod? The chat is being spam botted. Brother, you are now a mod. Michael Krause is now a mod. Welcome to the mod squad, Michael Krause. Stephen B with the $2 super chat. I feel cursed after watching this bore fest. Yes. Yes. We are all cursed. MGM Ballin'. He's already got a spot on the wheel tonight with two of them. We're going to put MGM Ballin' on the wheel. MGM Ballin' on the wheel. There you are, brother. 2 spots on the wheel. Ballin', thank you, brother. Opted to go to the Yankee game tonight. Judging by the title of this stream, it looks like I made the right choice. You did. You absolutely did. Lloyd Witt with a 10. Monday Night Raw is an awful show once again. Lloyd Witt, you got 2 spots on the wheel, brother. Thank you, Lloyd Witt. We got my guy, Phil. Phil has a 50 bomb, so that's... Phil's been a member for 4 years. So let's get Phil on the wheel. Why is it doing that? Let's copy and paste. Let's do that. So that's 5 and 6 for Phil. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 for Phil. Phil, thank you, brother. JD, you normally give us a round of applause, but tonight you deserve. This show sucks, yet you still show up. The drive you have is unmatched. Your streams get me through the tough days at work where I'm mistreated and underappreciated. Don't stop being you, Phil. We love you, brother. You've been with me for a long time, man. I appreciate everything you've done for the channel and everything you've done for the community, man. You are a VIP, no question about it. We love having you here, man. Be well. See, this is the guy who sings Gable's theme. It's the same song. It's the same shit, man. They use Suno AI. Cake with the $2 super chat. Bailey needs to go. The follow-up is on a commercial. Go where? To AEW? Patriot 345 with a $5 super chat. I'm Catholic, so I'm glad I went to Mass late today at 5:30. Just saved myself from watching 3 hours of garbage. Brother, it wasn't even 3 hours. It lasted 2 hours and 15 minutes. This was one of the shortest episodes they've done all year. Joey Taylor with a $6 super chat. JD, out of all the 5 Call of Duty games, I've ranked them from 5 to 1. Call of Duty Ghosts, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops Cold War. Brother, Black Ops 3 is the best Call of Duty of all time. Don't at me. Black Ops 3 and Modern Warfare 3, the original Modern Warfare 3. Not this garbage from Infinity Ward. Thank you, Joey Taylor. Bossman Jackson with the 4.99. I just got back from Jamaica, and now I'm ready for TNT and OTS. I have quite a bit to catch up on from last week. Nonetheless, how you doing, Mr. JD? OTS for life. Yeah. Bossman Jackson, welcome back. Hopefully your vacation in Jamaica was restful. We got you covered tomorrow. DJ 55 with the 4.99. Taking my 10-year-old son, my nephew, and niece to SmackDown in Oakland this Friday. I have my sleeping mask and my pillow. Hopefully they'll enjoy it. As long as you know it's not for you, DJ. As long as you know it's not for you, man. Bring a sleeping mask. It's a good call. Tay-Tay with a $1.99. Can you make a Raw is Bore t-shirt? No. No, Tay-Tay. I'm not making a Raw is Bore. I'm just going to do long-term boring is what I think I'm going with. Phil, we will shuffle the names, brother. We will shuffle the names, bro. I didn't shuffle them yet. I like to add everybody first and then shuffle. Captain Solo with a $10 super chat. Levesque316 says, I just put your ass to sleep because this show is boring. Captain Solo. He's on the wheel. Captain Solo is looking for redemption on the wheel. The Mother Lover is also looking for redemption on the wheel. He's got 2 spots, $9.99. Off topic for a Raw review, but was the AW redemption card built to be a spit in the face of us all? There are so many problems with it. Kevin Knight in the main event. Oh my God, everything's great. I guarantee you she said it. I guarantee you she said everything's great. I guarantee you she said it.
Kevin Knight in the main event! I can't believe it! Everything's great!
Tranquilo. Best in the world, Matt, with a $5 super chat. Matches for money, interim champions. I could swear Triple H is trying to outbook Tony Khan more than Tony Khan himself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mother Lover with a $1.99. Judgment Day should have ended in summer of 2024. Yes. I'm never getting on Busted Open. Look, Rekka loves me, man. Come on. How could he not? How could he not? I would. Bro, I would set Busted Open on fire, bro. You kidding me? Come on. Come on. Who's making the type of content we're making over there, man? Nobody, come on. You kidding me? Michael Krause with a $10 super chat. Look at this fucking guy. $10 super chat by Michael Krause. Let's add him to the wheel. OTS, I need to win the wheel tonight. Let's make the goal. All brakes, no gas with it. How you know? Yeah. And thank you again, JD, for making me a mod. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. Nathan with a 5. Do you think Bayley was better under Vince than Triple H? I don't know, man. Her heel run was tops. I loved her as a heel. So maybe. Tay-Tay with a $20 super chat. Tay-Tay has 3 spots on the wheel. Tay-Tay, thank you, brother. We got 3 spots for Tay-Tay. SummerSlam is looking like a summer scam so far. I'm not spending $30 on ESPN for this nonsense. I'm going to South Africa next week. I'm contemplating not even watching it, period. Triple H, in my opinion, needs to be fired. Tough to argue, Tay-Tay. Tough to argue. Illuminati. $2 super chat. Drew needs to come back to Raw. I think he does. El Fuen. 2,500 in Chilean pesos. We need another State of Pro Wrestling. Barely watching the products right now. Only your content and Solid Monsters bring quality. Take care, man. El Fuen, we appreciate you, bro. Jason and I really appreciate that. Smartest Mark alive. Thank you, brother. $7.99. Genuinely feel like I just watched the worst episode of WWE television all year. Just absolutely abysmal. Brother, it is fucking... the one word that comes to mind, dog shit. It's basically what it is. Wet, smelly dog shit. That's what I think it is. Triple H should be embarrassed. Phil with a $9.99. You're on there again, brother. Oh, my goodness. Put Phil on there one more time. Put him right underneath where he is here. Why does it do that? There you go. Phil, you're on there again, brother. Kenny Omega once said WrestleMania will be main evented by Logan Paul and Mr. Beast. We're getting Logan Paul versus a 49-year-old Tom Brady at WrestleMania 43 in Saudi. He ain't a D-list streamer, but it's still slop. Yeah. Yeah. Who asked for it? Who asked for it? What relationship does Tom Brady have to Ari Emanuel? Isn't he co-owners of the Las Vegas Raiders? Is that where Tom Brady fits in? He fits in with the whole Vegas TKO deal? How does he factor into what they're doing business-wise? How is he affiliated with them? Anybody know? El Masse with 36 months. At this point, Danhausen is going to main event WrestleMania before Bron Breakker. More than likely. More than likely. Eric M, 77. We're going to add Eric M to the wheel. Eric M, 77 twice. I watched Coach today. I can completely agree with them that within 5 years, TKO will run this company into the ground. It'll be exactly what I said. Private equity is stage 4 cancer to whatever they buy. Yeah, they probably are not far off at all. Tom Brady had a deal with Saudi for flag football. Oh, that's right, he did. He did. Luca Blight with a 20. He's got 3 spots on the wheel, Luca. Luca Blight, 69. Thank you, Luca. Here's your 10 OTS fam. You just got your 3 spots on the wheel, Luca. Thank you, brother. Jeff with a $50 super chat. Look at this fucking guy. Jeff's got 6 spots on the wheel. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Jeff. Hey, JD, once again, you prove that you are the most entertaining, dedicated, and best content creator in the IWC. Despite bad shows, you keep us entertained, rather give you money instead of this bullshit company. Thank you for coming to work, unlike Roman. Look at this. That's comment of the night right there. Comment of the night, Jeff. I appreciate it, man. Jeff's got a good spot of winning the wheel. Smartest Mark alive. He gets a spot on the wheel. He gets 2 spots, actually. Smartest Mark alive. He got 2 spots on the wheel. Andy, why the fuck do we have so many baby faces feuding with other faces? I guess he meant and. Why do we have? Not Andy. And. Where the fuck is the conflict? All they are doing is giving each other ski jobs and glazing. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, the Bloodline is nothing but an aura farming faction. That's all they are. And Jacob Fatu. That's it. The other guys, I mean, they're just... They've teamed up out of convenience because they're the only people that make sense. They are basically the reason the Bloodline still exists is because... they're feuding with LA Knight, Solo, and Royce Keys. Other than that, the Bloodline doesn't have a reason to exist. Yet they all know it's terrible television. And Roman don't even show up to work. Omar with a $4.99. JD, did you watch Obsession on Peacock? You have to watch so we can talk about it with Tuesday on Salamonsters. Talk about it Tuesday with Salamonsters. No, I didn't watch it yet. I will. I have to watch it. I have to watch it. We got somebody starting shit in the chat. Thank you, Omar. Celeste Williams with a $10 super chat. Celeste gets 2 spots on the wheel, Celeste. Thank you, Celeste. Hey, JD, I'm still a little bit new here, but I've been watching you since Mania season this year, and you truly are a joy to watch. Keep doing what you're doing. Much love. Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate that, Celeste. Thank you. Hollywood guy with a $5 super chat. I'm going to put this out there, but I think Raw might go the interim champion route on Raw. And don't watch the Odyssey. It has an agenda. Does it? What type of agenda is it? I mean, we had Elliot Page playing Achilles, no? Is that who played Achilles? Elliot Page? Or Ellen Page? Is that who they had play Achilles, Chad? I thought Achilles was masculine. And I thought Achilles was the bringer of war. I mean, oh, she didn't play Achilles? Oh. Gotcha. I gotta go see it. I gotta go see it. I want to see this Cyclops scene that Solomon's is talking about. Achilles is not in the movie, says Brian. Oh, okay. All right. Hollywood guy. Thank you. Marshall D with a $4.99. Start, bench, cut. Judgment Day, Io Sky, Stephanie Vicaire, Roxanne Perez. Starts. I'm going to start Stephanie Vicaire. I'm going to bench Io. Yeah, actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to start Io, bench Stephanie, and cut Roxanne. Tough choice. Omar with the $1.99. If we get 850 likes, you have to watch Obsession tonight. Brother, I'm not watching Obsession tonight. I need to check out this new Destiny 2 exploit with the Hierarchy of Needs bow on a hunter build. A Void Hunter in Destiny 2. Either that or I'll play some Black Ops 1. Jason Barker, the $5 super chat. The prodigal son has returned. Sorry I've been away. Been managing a Dunkin' as well as being a deli clerk 80 hours a week. Brother, you go get that fucking cash. You go work your ass off, bro. Appreciate you, Jason. Thank you for being here, man. Mark Carpenter with a $10 super chat. That buys Mark 2 spots on the wheel. Good old Mark Carpenter. Elliot Page, Greek Warrior, great casting. Yeah. Destroy with a $5 super chat. Dom will serve Los Americanos and will be the head of Los Perros. And Los Perros will take the spot of the Bloodline on Raw. La neta. Let's get that belt off him first. Yo boy Pete with a $9.99. 2 spots on the wheel, Pete. Miss Raw to see the Minions movie. Based off what the title of the live stream is, I made the right choice. But can never miss an OTS stream with my boy JD. Thank you, Pete. Yes, you made the right choice. You and MGM Ballin did two different things completely and yet made the right choice. He went to go see the Yankees and you went to go see Minions. Prodigy Freebird with 58 months. I almost was going to go to Raw tonight. Good thing I did not. This card sucked. Last show I went to was Blood and Guts in Detroit a couple of years back. I don't remember what that was. I don't remember what the Blood and Guts in Detroit a couple of years ago was. Nor do I care. Tony Leone. Look at this guy. Tony Leone with a $10 super chat. Tony Leone gets 2 spots on the wheel. Bloodline roast in the intro couldn't be more spot on. Seems like just yesterday Roman gave the post-Mania interview about being full-time. It's a shame they have overexposed Danhausen. Cheers. Thank you, Tony Leone. NM with a 2. Dodgers lost, no tribal chief. Boring. Yeah. Yeah, but the Dodgers are like, what, 14 games up? Who cares? That whole division sucks. Go to sleep with a 199 and a 199. Danhausen needs to go away. He's so cringe. WWE has a clear lack of star power. Awful show. I got to put Jason Barker on. Did Jason's $100 super chat? I got to put Jason on the fucking wheel. First of all, let me put Jason on. Let me refresh. Number one, I got to put Jason on the wheel. His $100 super chat is not showing in. Did I put him on the wheel? I did not put Jason Barker on the wheel. I got to put him on the wheel. I got to put him on the wheel. It's 10 times, 11 times, 13 times. I got to put Jason Barker on the wheel. Jason Barker with the wheel. Why does it do that? I really wish this thing would cooperate. I got to put him on the wheel fucking 10 more times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Jason Barker's got 13 spots on the wheel. Neon looks like a geek who goons and jacks off to OnlyFans models while they sit there. I hate WWE and AW's fetish for putting on talentless dipshits who drool. Double chocolate chip cookie. Double chocolate chip cookies. No. Phil Illuminati with another spot on the wheel. Can never count out my Red Sox. No, what'd you guys win? 14 in a row? Have the Red Sox won 14 in a row? If I could copy this fucking name, YouTube. Illuminati's got 2 spots on the wheel. That's what I'm talking about. JM with a $5 super chat. Frustrating that Raquel keeps getting title shots every other week, while Roxanne, who's the best women's wrestler in Judgment Day, gets nothing. Was Roxanne even on the show tonight? I don't even think I've seen her. My God, Trevor with a $4.99. I haven't watched a weekly WWE show in a few months. Only showing up here. Good to see you, my brother. Genuine product is leaning to worse than under Vince. We're getting there, brother. Sadly, we're getting there. Hope you're well, man. 3 pages of horror. $9.99. He's got 2 spots on the wheel. The clap song sounds a lot like Sammy Hagar's I Can't Drive 55 from Back to the Future 2, which is not boring, Backrooms gave me WWE creative vibes. Boring. I have to watch that too. I'm so behind on these movies. Look at this guy. We got TMH Solo Prince with a $50 super chat. Stay blessed, my brothers. Prince has got 6 spots on the wheel. Illuminati. Another $10 super chat. No chance in hell hits during SummerSlam. God damn it. Yeah. We'll put Illuminati again on the wheel. Another spot on the wheel for Illuminati. NM with the $2 super chat. Sean Sapp still eats corn the long way. Now so does Alba. Him and Sapp share the corn. I don't know what that's like. Nor do I want to know. Stormy Kane with a $4.99. Will WWE ever present Joe Hendry and his full entrance on TV? Is it avoided because WWE doesn't completely own the rights? I don't know. He's just a jobber. How about that? He's a jobber who maybe occasionally wins every now and then. NM with a $5 super chat. JD, on the Saturday stream, when the wheel took a shit and the song played under you was I Don't Even Know Why I Try Anymore, had me in tears. Yeah. That's just a way of life, bro. Just a way of life. Robert with a $10 super chat. Robert's got 2 spots on the wheel. Thank you, Robert. Your show tonight was fire. What I read about Raw, I'd rather, like I said earlier, watch WCW or the WWF versus WCW TV ratings war. Yeah. You might as well. Alive and kicking with a $1.99. Spin the wheel, make the deal. AJ with a $4.99. Johnny Gargano wakes up all pissed and motivated and costs Sammy the world title against CM Punk. Would have more creative than anything WWE. Brother, you're giving them way too much benefit of the doubt, bro. Billy with a $20 super chat. Billy gets on the wheel 3 times, Billy. You're on the wheel 3 times, Billy. JD, you the man. I had to get a new phone and resubscribe to the channel. YouTube was being a pain in the ass. WWE's garbage. We got to get Billy in the chat. Is Billy in the chat? I got to make Billy a mod. Hopefully, it did not ruin his subscription. Don Stoney with a $5 super chat. Shout out to Don Tony Wrestling Soup, Spitball Media, and as always, RIP Kevin Castle. Stoney, thank you for being here, brother. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Billy, you're here. I gotta make Billy a mod. And Billy is a mod. Billy, you're a mod. I could have swore you were a mod earlier, no? Patriot with $5 super chat. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Glad I only watched the highlights instead of a whole show. You're a real one, JD. Much love. I'm 21, but a fan since 14. Thank you, Patriot. 2 hours and 15 minutes, man. The shortest Raw they did all year. Jason Barker, last time I was involved in wrestling, you were talking about the putties. Yeah. That was before WrestleMania. Furious Nation with a $10 super chat. Furious gets 2 spots on the wheel. What's up, JD? Did you see the recent Gunther Aldis face-to-face? And do you think maybe this leads to AJ Styles as SmackDown GM if Aldis leaves the GM role? And, I didn't really think of that. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. No, I did not see the face-to-face. I didn't watch anything from Fanatics Fest. I did not. My guy Hurricane with a $10 super chat. JD, thank you for watching this Mickey Mouse creative slop so we don't have to. Also, if you ever need another mod, I always have your back. Brother, say no more. Hurricane's been here forever. Mod Hurricane. And he's got 2 spots on the wheel. And he's got 2 spots on the wheel, this Hurricane. Jason with a new membership. I know that's not true because I see a title bout next to his name, so thank you for the recommitment, Jason. Furious with a 5. If Triple H were to not be able to keep up no longer, who in your opinion would your vote be to be the successor? Undertaker, Cody, Seth, Roman, or Punk? None of them. None of them. I think we need a new, fresh face. Paul Heyman. It doesn't matter. TKO's going to do what TKO's got to do, and it doesn't matter who's there because it's all going to go to shit anyway. Celeste, little 499. JD, are you going to check out WWE Unreal Season 3 when it drops? No, because I will have consumed it all on social media by the time I wake up. It'll be on Netflix. It may be on Netflix right now. By the time I wake up, you'll be seeing all the usual suspects, Engagement Farm, Unreal. As if it's some big thing and it's going to cause a stir. Furious with a 5. Also going for my local school district job tomorrow. Interview tomorrow, hoping for the best man, and I just know something will happen and pop up. Brother, good luck. You're going to get it. Good vibes, bro. Do not put out negative vibes, man. Whatever you put out there will come right back to you. Positive only. Daniel John Ryan with a 2. Bloodline is looking like NWO to me from the 90s. Don Stoney. JD, do 2 5s, get me a 10. You know what, Don? We're going to put you on the wheel. Just because you're here every fucking night, Don, we're going to put you on the fucking wheel, okay? You don't even have to ask. There you go. Brian Finelli with a $20 super chat. He's coming in here late with a 20. Brian's got 3 spots on the wheel, and I think that may be it here. And then we'll spin the wheel and get the fuck out of here. Ethan Page's latest CVV interview gives his reasoning for requesting a change to his entrance music. Fast forward 1 hour into it, it gives a quick listen. And give it a quick listen. Like his 5th CVV interview. Always enjoy listening, though. Yeah, Ethan Page is great. I wasn't a big fan of Ethan. He won me over. He really did win me over in NXT. All right, guys, it is now time to spin the wheel. Let's put on some Doc. Let me copy these names so I don't have anything happen. So I have them. There you go. We'll shuffle. We're going to shuffle. We shuffled. Are we ready? We're going to spin the fucking wheel. One out and beats Cam G. Oh my goodness. Don Stoney with the win, bro. Oh my goodness. He comes in late. And this fucking guy got the job done, man. Look at this guy. Oh, my goodness. Don, you got to get me your fucking info, bro. You got to get me your info. My DMs are open on Twitter. You can also DM me on Instagram. Just meant to be. Just meant to be. Just meant to be for Don Stoney, you know? Did he go away? He probably went to bed. Fucking guy. Probably went to bed, Don Stoney. Anyway. Thank you guys for all your support, man. I really appreciate it. You guys are great. You guys fucking killed it tonight, man. You guys are absolutely fucking blowing July out of the water, man. Seriously. I owe everything to you guys. You guys are awesome. We'll have another wheel on Friday. So if you guys want to donate tomorrow on TNT, everybody that donates 10 or more will get on Friday's wheel. I got all this fucking shit I just want to give away, okay? So Tuesday Night Titans tomorrow. Jason and I will be live 8:30. We got a lot to talk about. Coach tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. We got a lot to talk about. It's going to be a busy Tuesday, so thank you guys for a great stream tonight, man. I don't feel good. I feel like shit. But hopefully you got something out of this. Hopefully you got some entertainment out of tonight. And we'll be back at it tomorrow, man. Busy day on Tuesday. Follow me on social media at JD from NY206. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Go check out all the great content on the channel. Plenty of it, including the second channel. Link is down below in the description. Go and check out the second channel. Shout out to Blue Chew for sponsoring the show tonight. BlueChew.com. Code JD at checkout. Make sure you guys sign up. Use that promo code. Buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold. You get the third month for free. 10% off and free overnight shipping. Man, that sounds like a great deal to me. And also hit that thumbs up. We got 860. I know we'll hit 1,000. And leave a comment down below. Comments help us out tremendously. All that stuff goes towards the algorithm. Guys, we'll see you back tomorrow night right here for Tuesday Night Titans with the Solomons. I'll see you guys later.